Hello everyone, welcome to today's online class. So here we are starting a new chapter. This is Jody's Fawn. Fawn means a young deer. A young deer is called a fawn. So Jody is the name of the main character. So before you read, often instead of rushing to the doctor to treat a small cut or burn, we find quick and effective cures using things available at home. Can you think of some such home remedies for a cut on your knee, a burn on your arm, a bee sting? So at our home, some small wound or any things happen to us. So what we will do? We will arrange some home remedies there. Then in this story, Jody's father has been bitten by a rattlesnake. He quickly kills a doe and uses its heart and liver to draw out the poison. So Jody's father was bitten by a rattlesnake, and what he did, he used a doe's heart and liver. Doe means female deer. Female deer is called doe. So he killed a doe and used its heart and liver to draw out the poison. Jody wonders what will happen to the little fawn left behind without a mother. So little fawn, a small younger one is there. So Jody was wondering about what will happen to it. So let's check the story. So it has three parts. We are going with the part one. Jody allowed his thoughts to drift back to the fawn. Drift back means to go back. He could not keep it out of his mind. He had held it in his dreams, in his arms. So he cannot keep out thinking about that things. He cannot keep that things out of his mind. He always thinking about that. He dreams about that. Everything is there. He slipped from the table and went to his father's bedside. Penny lay at rest. Penny is his father. His eyes were open and clear, but the pupils were still dark and dilated. Dilated means enlarged. So remember, he has bitten by a snake. He has been bitten by a snake. Jody said, "How are you feeling, father? Okay. Just fine, son. Old death has gone thieving elsewhere. But wasn't it close shave? So the death has gone away from me. So a close shave means a narrow escape. So it was a narrow escape from the death. I agree," Penny said. "I am proud of you, boy. Proud of you, boy. The way you kept your head and did what was needed." So father said, "Okay, I am proud of you. The way how you kept your head and did what was needed there." So kept your head means stayed calm in a difficult situation. Kept your head means stayed calm in a difficult situation. How you stayed in that difficult situation and how you did what was needed there. "Pa, yes son, but you recollect the doe and the fawn?" So he's asking, do you remember, recollecting? Do you remember that doe and its fawn? So you can see that in his memory that little fawn is there. "I can never forget them. The poor doe saved me, that is certain." So father said, "I can never forget them. That poor doe saved my life." "Pa, the fawn may be out there yet. It might be hungry and very scared." So he said that little one, that fawn may be out still there. It might be hungry and very scared because his mother died. Mother didn't die. These two members. So that means Jody's father killed the doe, killed its mother. "I suppose so. Pa, I am a big boy now and don't need to drink milk. Why don't I go and see if I can find the fawn?" Then he said, "I am a big boy now. I don't want to drink milk now. So why don't I go and search for that fawn and bring it here and raise it?" Penny lay quiet, staring at the ceiling. "Boy, you have got me hemmed in." Hemmed means caught in a situation where one can't say no. So he can't say anything. That means he can't say no there. "It won't take much to rise it, Pa. It will soon start eating leaves and acorns." Acorns means small brown nuts. So he's convincing his father to bring the fawn home. "You are smarter than boys of your age. We took its mother and it was to blame. So we took its mother, we killed its mother. So it wasn't to blame for that. Because to save his own life only he killed it. Okay. Surely it seems ungrateful to leave it to starve. Starve means unable to eat anything, lack of food. Son, I can't say no to you. I never thought I would live to see another day. So I can't say no to you because I didn't think I will live another day. I might have died there. Then can I ride back with Millville and see if I can find it? Tell your ma I said you can go. He sidled back to the table and sat down. Sidled back means walked back quietly, trying not to be noticed. His mother was pouring coffee for everyone. He said, Ma, Pa says I can go bring back the phone. She held the coffee pot in midair. What phone? The phone belonging to the dog we killed. We used the dog's liver to draw out the poison and save Pa. She gasped. Took breath, gasped. Well, for pity's sake, Pa says it would be ungrateful to leave it to starve. So, father said, if we are leaving it to starve and die, it's ungrateful and thankful. Doc Wilson said, that's right, ma'am. Nothing in the world comes quite free. The boy's right and his daddy's right. So, Doc Wilson, another character, ended there. He said, that's right. So, we can't, the boy's right and his daddy's right. Nothing in the world comes quite free. Millville said, he can ride back with me. I will help him find it. So Millville said, okay, I can help him to find that dough. She set down the pot helplessly. Well, if you will give it your milk, we have got nothing else to feed it. So if you give your milk to it, we don't have any other things to feed it. Millville said, come on boy, we have got to get riding. Ma Baxter asked anxiously, you will not be gone long. Jody said, I will be back before dinner for sure. Another character came there. Okay, I will come back soon. Millville mounted his horse and pulled Jody's up behind him. So Millville and Jody, they are riding the horse. He said to Millville, do you think the phone's still there? Will you help me find him? We will find him if he is alive. How you know it's a he? How can you say it is a he? It is a male. How can you say it's a male? The spots were all in a line. On a dauphin passage, the spots are every which way. Every which way is in different directions. So he said, I understood that is a boy because its spots were all in a line. For female dauphin, female what it will be there? It will be in different directions. So part 1 has finished here. So we are going to check what is there in the part 2. Jody gave himself over to thoughts of the phone. They passed the abandoned clearing. So they went to that forest. He said, cut to the north, Millville. It was up here that Pa got bitten by the snake and killed the dog, and I saw the phone. So he said, we have to go to the north side. So that side only Pa got bitten from the snake and he killed the dog, and I saw that phone there. Suddenly, Jody was unwilling to have Millville with him. Suddenly he said, he didn't want Millville to join with him. If the phone was dead or could not be found, he could not have his disappointment seen. So he thought if the phone was already died or he could not find it there, he doesn't want to show his disappointment seen by another person. So he didn't want Jody. So Jody didn't want Millville to come with him. And if the phone was there, the meeting would be so lovely and so secret that he could not endure to share it. So he thought if that phone is there, still there, the meeting would be so lovely and he doesn't want to keep that secret out. That means he doesn't want to show that secret to any others. He said, it is not far now, but the scrub is very thick for a horse. I can make it on foot. Then he said, it is not far from here. So the scrub, here scrub means that bushes is very thick for a horse. So he said, I can make it on foot. I can walk from here and search for it. But I'm afraid to leave you, boy. Suppose you got lost or got bitten by the snake too. Then Melvin said, no, I can't leave you alone, because if you lost the way or if you are also got bitten by the snake, I will take care. It might take me a long time to find the fawn. If he is wandered, leave me off right here. So he said, so I will take care of it. So I might take a long time to find the fawn if he wandered from there. So leave me off right here. Alright, but you take it easy now. You know north here and east. He said, show the directions. Okay, this is the north and that is east. He showed that east sides. There and there, that tall pine makes a bearing. Makes a bearing means acts as a compass and help us to identify directions. So he said, okay, I understand that directions. I will take that. I will check that tall pine tree as a symbol of direction. Okay. Then, so long, Melville, I am obliged. Okay, I will come quickly. He waited for the sound of the hoofs to end. Then cut to the right. The scrub was still. Only his own crackling of ticks sounded across the silence. So while he was walking, the sound of the ticks, the small sticks, how it is cracking, that sound only hearing there. He wondered for an instant if he had mistaken his direction. Suddenly he thought, oh, if I had mistaken my direction, what will happen? If he had mistaken his direction, what will happen there? He was wondering there. Then a buzzard rose in front of him and flapped into the air. Buzzard means a large bird like the vulture that eats the flesh of dead animals. Buzzard. So it flapped in the air. It's fly in the air. He came into the clearing under the oaks. Buzzard sat in a circle around the carcass of the doe. Carcass means dead body. Carcass of the doe. They turned their heads on their long scrawny necks and hissed at him. So they turned at him and hissed, made some noise at him. He threw his bow at them and they flew into an nearby tree. The sand showed large cat prints, but the big cats killed fresh, and they had left the doe to the carrion birds. So the footprint of big cats, that means tiger or any leopard or any other animals like that. So there are large prints were there, footprints were there. So even though they will eat only the fresh, flesh. So they kept that animal's dead body to the birds. He parted the grass at the place where he had seen the fawn. So where he had seen the fawn, he searched there. It did not seem possible that it was only yesterday. The fawn was not there. Yesterday only he met that fawn there, but now it's not there. He circled the clearing. He searched that clearing. There was no sound, no sign, nothing. There was no sound of any animals there. No sign of that fawn. The buzzards clacked their wings. Okay, parted here means moved or pushed aside. Remember, he parted the grass at the place where he had seen the fawn. Parted, moved or pushed aside. Then he couldn't see that animal there. The buzzards clacked their wings, impatient to return to their business. Remember, they are eating that dead body of that doe. So they are waiting, impatiently they are waiting to eat that. He returned to the spot where the fawn had emerged and dropped on all fours. All fours means he kneeling down. He was moving in four legs, okay, and dropped on all fours, studying the sand for small hoof prints. He is searching whether any print is there, footprint is there of that fawn. The night's rain had washed away all tracks except those of cat and buzzard. So that previous night's rain washed away all the footprints and tracks. So what happened there? There's only that big cat's footprints and that buzzards. So he was searching for the fawn. So that is first two parts. Again we have one more part there. So that part we will learn in the next video. Okay, so this video here we are winding up. So you can read that one, read that complete chapter, and third part we'll take in the next video. So here we are winding up our class. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. If you have any doubts, you can ask it in the comment box. See you again. Bye.